got another cameo story for you this week. So shall we sing our story time song? Come and sit for story time, story time, story time. Come and sit for story time, time for a story. This week we have a story that takes place soon after Easter. Now, do you remember at Easter we learnt that Jesus died on the cross to rescue us? But he didn't stay dead. He rose to life again 3 days later.
They're not pretending.
And his disciples had seen him alive and they were so pleased.
No, that's not wappy in there.
One night they had gone fishing. They were fishermen. They'd stayed out all night. Did you know fishermen go fishing at night? There's normally more fish, but this time there were no fish to be caught. Their nets were empty.
That's not a net.
It came to the early morning
That's
and they
fish
saw
net.
somebody on the shore.
These are not fish.
Have you caught any fish? This man shouted.
They're pretending fish.
No, said Peter. We haven't got a single one. Throw your net out on the other side of the boat, shouted the man.
That's the man.
So they did what he said. They threw it on the other side of the boat and straight away it was full of fish. So heavy they could only just bring it into the boat. Suddenly Peter knew who that man was. It's Jesus, he cried, and he jumped out the boat and he legged it to the shore, swam. He was so pleased to see Jesus and to be with Jesus again. Jesus said, "Bring me some of the fish you've caught," because Jesus had a roaring barbecue going on the beach while it was really a fire. He was cooking some food. "Come and have breakfast with me," said Jesus. And he had a feast ready. Here's our feast, which Daniel's munching into. Jesus loved to spend time with his friends, and he was showing them what life with him was like. Jesus said, if anyone comes to me, they can have eternal life. That means that they're going to live forever. Jesus was with his disciples only for a few weeks after he rose from the dead, and after that he was going to heaven. And he said to them, he said, "I'm here for a few weeks, but after that I'm going away up to heaven. I will be back one day, and then you will be with me in this wonderful new world that I'm going to make, which is going to be perfect, and you're going to live forever." Imagine all the best things from this world. Imagine food, imagine feasting, family,
Imagine food.
friends.
Imagine
Yeah,
food.
there's our food. Laughter, fun. Imagine the flowers and the sunshine and the beautiful landscape.
Apple.
And the apples, yep.
I want to eat apple.
You can eat the apple. And imagine all of that without any sadness or crying or tears, any injury or death. That's what it's going to be like. That's what life with Jesus will be like. One day this world will be made new. There'll be no more viruses, no more death, no more natural disasters, no more suffering. And Jesus wants us to be able to join him. Jesus says, "Come to me." He says, "I am the way, the truth, and the life." And he invites you to come to him too. If you want to, or you want to know more, please send me a message or speak to me, and we'd love to be able to tell you more. And we'd love you to see that heaven and life forever with Jesus isn't about floating on the clouds. It isn't about something that's not actually very fun. It's actually the best of this life, and this world is going to be made new again. We have that hope. Okay, thank you for joining me.
I